There's a myth that younger women only go for older men because of money or status, but the truth is attraction runs much deeper than that. It's not about age. It's about energy. It's not about wealth. It's about presence. It's not about looks. It's about how you carry yourself. So men become more attractive with time, not because they chase, but because they naturally draw people in. They have an effortless confidence, a sense of purpose, and a way of making women feel both safe and excited at the same time. If you've ever wondered why some older men seem to have a magnetic pull, why they stand out in the crowd and capture attention without even trying, this video is for you. Welcome to Stoic Paradox, where we break down the habits and mindsets that make men unstoppable. Today we're diving into 6 powerful habits that make older men irresistible to younger women. These aren't tricks or gimmicks. These are timeless principles that separate high-value men from the rest. And trust me, habit number 5 is something most men completely overlook, but it's a game share if you want to elevate your presence, build natural attraction, and carry yourself like a man who doesn't chase but attracts. Keep watching. Let's habit 1, confidence. Get started. Habit and for 1, confidence. Without arrogance. Confidence is the ultimate magnet. It's what separates men who are easily overlooked from those who naturally command respect and attention. But here's the truth, real confidence isn't about showing off, talking big, or habit number 1, the confidence factor. Trying to impress people. It's about something much deeper. It's about being completely comfortable in your own skin. Younger women don't find older men attractive just because they have more life experience. It's because they move differently. They speak with certainty, carry themselves with quiet authority, and never seek approval from anyone. A confident man can walk into a room, say nothing, and still be the most intriguing person there. But here's where many men go wrong. They confuse confidence with arrogance. They think confidence means acting like the loudest guy in the room, bragging about their achievements, or trying to assert dominance. In reality, that kind of behavior screams insecurity. Arrogance is when a man feels the need to constantly prove his worth. Confidence is when he already knows it. So what does true confidence look like? It's in the way you stand tall with relaxed but controlled posture. It's in the way you maintain strong eye contact without looking away nervously. It's in the way you speak slowly and with purpose, as if every word you say carries weight. Confident men never rush, never fidget, and never second guesses themselves in social situations. They move with deliberate ease, as if they have already won before the game has even started. Women can sense this energy instantly. Confidence isn't something you say. Confidence isn't something you say. It's something you project in your body language, your voice, your mindset. And the most attractive thing, a man who is completely unfazed by rejection. Most men crumble when they sense habit number 2, emotional intelligence and stability. A woman losing interest or playing hard to get a truly confident man. He doesn't chase, he doesn't beg for attention. If she's interested, great. If not, he simply moves on without a second thought. So how do you build this kind of unshakable confidence? It starts with self-respect. How to build unshakable confidence. Confidence isn't something you fake until you make it. It's something you develop through competence and discipline. When you put in the work to become physically strong, financially independent, socially skilled, and emotionally stable, confidence becomes a natural byproduct. Take care of your appearance, dress well, stay fit, and maintain good hygiene, not to impress others, but because you take pride in yourself. Develop skills. The more you know, the more valuable you become. Whether it's business, fitness, social dynamics, or a creative craft, competence breeds confidence. Master your emotions. Master your emotions. Confident men don't get rattled easily. They don't react impulsively. They don't seek drama, and they never let external circumstances dictate their mood. Adopt a high-value mindset. The highest value men live by one rule: never chase, attract. The moment you stop seeking validation, you naturally become the man that women, opportunities, and success gravitate toward. At the end of the day, confidence is freedom from worrying about what others think, freedom from needing. Habit number 3, the power of maturity and leadership. External validation and freedom from the fear of failure or rejection. And when you reach that level, you won't have to chase attention. Habit number 2, emotional maturity. If confidence is what gets a woman's attention, emotional maturity is what keeps it. Younger men often make the mistake of being too reactive, insecure, or emotionally unpredictable, and nothing kills attraction faster. Women, especially younger women, are drawn to stability, self-control, and a man who can handle life's challenges without falling apart. Emotional maturity isn't about hiding your emotions or acting cold. It's about Mastering them, it's the ability to stay calm under pressure, to listen without needing to immediately defend yourself, and to handle difficult situations with logic instead of impulsive emotion. Think about it, how many men let their ego dictate their reactions. They get offended easily, they feel the need to prove themselves in every argument, and they crumble when things don't go their way. That's what younger men do, but older, more emotionally mature men, they don't react, they respond. A mature man never lets his emotions control him. If a woman tests him, plays hard to get, or throws a little drama his way, he doesn't take the bait, he doesn't whine, get defensive, or try to prove himself. Instead, he remains unshaken, responding with a level of control that commands respect. Signs of an emotionally mature man: he never overreacts. No woman wants a man who gets triggered over small things. Emotional habit number 4. How experience makes you magnetic. Maturity. How experience makes you magnetic means being able to step back, analyze a situation, and act with wisdom instead of impulse. He doesn't need constant validation. Younger, insecure men often seek approval. They constantly ask, "Do you like me, or are you mad at me?" But an emotionally mature man already knows his worth. He doesn't need external reassurance. He handles rejection with grace. Younger men tend to take rejection personally. They get angry, bitter, or resentful, but a high value emotionally mature man, he knows rejection is never about him. It's simply about compatibility. If something doesn't work out, he moves forward without drama. He listens more than he speaks. One of the biggest mistakes younger men make is talking too much, interrupting, or always needing to have the last word. A mature man listens, he absorbs information, responds thought why, and speaks only when necessary. And when he does, people listen. He stays calm under pressure. Life throws curveballs, whether it's a difficult conversation, an argument, or a stressful situation. An emotionally mature man never loses control. He remains collected, knowing that panic or aggression never solve anything. Women can feel emotional maturity instantly. It's in your energy, your reactions, and the way you carry yourself. Intense situations, they respect men who are unshakable, who remain calm even when the right way to flirt. Things get tough, because when a woman senses that she can't easily rattle you, she instantly feels safe and secure in your presence. Habit number 5. The right way to flirt as an older man. How to develop emotional maturity. Practice self-awareness. Pay attention to your triggers. What makes you defensive? What situations make you react emotionally? Instead of logically recognizing your weak points is the first step to mastering them. Adopt a mindset of detachment. Not everything needs a reaction. Not every argument needs to be won. Sometimes the most powerful move is to simply stay silent and let things play out. Control your body language. Emotional maturity isn't just about what you say, it's about how you present yourself. Keep your posture relaxed. Speak slowly and with certainty. Never let your body show nervousness or frustration. A well-groomed, timeless look. Be the calm in the storm when chaos happens. Be the man who remains steady and in control when others panic. Be the one who reassures, leads, and keeps a clear mind. That kind of energy is rare, and women are instinctively drawn to it. At the end of the day, emotional maturity is about strength. The strength to stay composed when others crumble. The strength to lead without ego. The strength to walk away from drama instead of engaging in it. And when you master that, you become the kind of man that women respect, admire, and never want to lose. Habit the 3. A well-groomed, timeless look. Let's be real. First impressions matter before you even say a word. Your appearance is already speaking for you, and if you want to be the kind of habit number 6. Building an irresistible presence. Older man who turns heads, commands respect, and instantly intrigues younger women. Then your grooming and style need to be on point. But here's the thing, it's not about trying to look younger. In fact, that's the biggest mistake older men make. They chase trends meant for guys in their 20s. Tight jeans, flashy designer logos, or hairstyles that don't suit their age. That doesn't make you attractive, it makes you look like you're trying too hard. The real secret: owning your age with confidence. The most attractive older men embrace a timeless, refined, and effortlessly stylish look. They take care of themselves, invest in their appearance, and exude an energy that says, "I know exactly who I am." Why grooming and style matter more? As you age, when you're younger, you can get away with a scruff look, messy hair, or cheap clothes because youth itself is attractive. But as you age, attraction shifts from raw youthfulness to how well you present yourself. Women notice details: the way your clothes fit, how well you take care of your skin, whether your scent leaves a lasting impression. And the men who master this, they become irresistible. How to achieve a timeless, well-groomed look. Keep your hair well styled or own the bold look of bad final thoughts and stoic advice. Haircut can age you more than your actual age. Find a style that complement your face shape. If your hair is thinning, own it. A clean, well-maintained bold look is 1,000 times better than trying to hold on to fading hair. Invest in a skincare routine. A lot of men neglect this, but great skin instantly makes you look younger and healthier. You don't need a 10-step routine, just wash your face, moisture eyes, and wear sunscreen. Trust me, this alone can take years off your appearance. Maintain a well-groomed beard or clean shave. If you grow facial hair, keep it sharp and well-maintained. A scruffy, patchy beard makes you look unkempt. If you prefer a clean shave, make sure your skin looks smooth and fresh. Wear clothes that actually fit. The difference between looking sharp and powerful versus old and sloppy comes down to fit. Avoid baggy, oversized clothes, and also steer clear of anything too tight. Stick to tailored, well-fitted clothing that enhances your physique. Stick to classic masculine styles. Avoid trends that come and go. Instead, build a wardrobe of timeless pieces, well-fitted dark jeans, high-quality polos, tailored blazers, leather shoes, and a great watch. These never go out of style and always exude confidence. Have a signature scent, want to leave a lasting impression. Wear a high-quality fragrance. Women associate scent with memory, and a masculine, well-chosen cologne can make you unforgettable. Good posture is everything, no matter how well-dressed you are. If you're slouching or walking without purpose, you instantly lose presence. Stand tall, shoulders back, and move with confidence. The key, effortless, not try hard. The goal isn't to look flashy, it's to look effortlessly put together. A man who takes care of his appearance signals discipline, self-respect, and high standards. And guess what? Women notice an older man who is well-groomed, stylish, and carries himself with confidence will always stand out from the crowd, because when you walk into a room looking shy, self-assured, and powerful, younger women can't help but wonder, who is he? Habit enough for a strong sense of purpose. If a strong sense of purpose, there's one thing that separates older, high-value men from the rest. It's this: they know exactly who they are and what they stand for. They don't drift through life aimlessly. They don't waste time on meaningless distractions, and they definitely don't rely on others, especially women, for their sense of identity. Instead, they have a strong sense of purpose, a mission that drives them forward, keeps them disciplined, and makes their presence magnetic. Younger men often make the mistake of seeking purpose through external validation. They chase women's social approval and short-term pleasures, but older men who have cultivated true purpose, they don't chase, they attract. And here's the secret: women, especially younger women, are deeply drawn to men with a clear sense of direction. They can feel when a man is grounded, when he has a reason to wake up every morning with energy and drive. This kind of man is compelling because he doesn't need a woman to complete him. He's already complete. What does it mean to have a strong sense of purpose? A man with purpose isn't just existing, he's building something, leading something, or mastering something. He's passionate about his career, his fitness, his personal growth, or a creative pursuit. The most powerful, desirable men, his life is about more than just himself. And that energy is incredibly attractive. Think about the most powerful, desirable men throughout history. They all had one thing in common: an unstoppable drive to achieve something greater than themselves. Their purpose made them unforgettable. So ask yourself, what are you working toward? What fuels you? What excites you? If you can't answer that, it's time to find your mission. How to cultivate a strong sense of purpose. Develop a personal mission statement. What do you stand for? What do you want to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years? Having a clear vision instantly sets you apart from the majority of men who just go through life reacting to whatever happens. Master a skill or craft. High-value men don't just consume, they create, build, and refine. Whether it's in business, fitness, writing, or leadership, becoming exceptional at something gives you confidence, respect, and a magnetic presence. Live with intentionality. Stop wasting time on things that don't serve you. If you're spending hours scrolling social media, binge watching TV, or chasing casual validation, your habit. 6. Purpose. Drifting. Every action you take should be alive with your higher goals. Stay disciplined even when no one's watching. Purpose isn't just about having big dreams, it's about taking consistent action. The men who are respected and admired the most aren't the ones who talk about their goals, they're the ones who put in the work every single day. Make an impact, whether it's through mentoring, building a business, or creating something meaningful. A man with purpose leaves a mark on the world. He isn't just living for himself, he's creating something lasting. Why purpose makes you irresistible? Here's the truth: A man with strong purpose is never desperate for a woman's attention. He's too focused on his mission to waste time on drama, neediness, or games, and ironically that's exactly what makes him so attractive. Women are drawn to men who don't make them the center of their universe, not because they don't care but because they already have something powerful driving them forward. When a woman senses that you have a life full of ambition, passion, and meaning, she'll naturally want to be a part of it. She won't see you as just another guy, she'll see you as a man of value, a leader, a force of nature. Habit Dasher 5. A playful, fun spirit. A lot of men make the mistake of thinking that being older means they have to be serious all the time, stoic, reserved, and focused only on business. And while confidence, wisdom, and purpose are undeniably attractive, there's something that sets irresistible older men apart from the rest. They know how to have fun. Habit 6. Fun. The ability to be playful, to joke, to tease, and to bring lightness into any interaction is a skill that younger women find incredibly attractive. Why? Because most people, especially as they get older, become boring. They let stress, responsibility, and routine drain the life out of them. But the men who maintain a youthful, energetic spirit while still being strong and composed, they become magnetic. Women don't just want a man who is powerful and disciplined. They want someone who can make them laugh, break tension, and create unforgettable moments. Why playfulness is so powerful? Young men are often too serious about impressing women. They try too hard, they overthink everything, and they lack the natural ease that comes with experience. But older men with a playful, fun spirit, they don't need to prove themselves. They tease, they joke, they challenge, and they know how to bring an effortless sense of fun into any conversation. This keeps the energy exciting, and more importantly, it makes a woman feel amazing in your presence. Women aren't just attracted to state or looks, they are drawn to the way a man makes them feel. A man who makes her smile, laugh, and feel like she's in the moment instead of overthinking life becomes instantly unforgettable. How to cultivate a playful, fun. How to cultivate a playful, fun spirit. Don't take life too seriously. Life is full of stress, but the men who stay youthful in energy are the ones who learn to laugh through the chaos. They don't complain or dwell on negativity. They find humor in everything and make the best out of any situation. Master the art of teasing. The best older men flirt effortlessly through playful teasing. They challenge women in a fun way, make witty remarks, and keep interactions light and exciting. It's about confidence without arrogance, knowing that you don't need to be overly serious to command respect. Stay curious and open to new experiences. A man with a fun spirit is always open to trying new things, exploring new ideas, and stepping out of his comfort zone. Whether it's learning a new skill, traveling, or simply being spontaneous in conversation, this mindset keeps you vibrant and full of life. Be energetic in your movements and expressions. The way you speak, move, and react all contribute to how youthful and engaging you appear. A slow, tired voice and slouched posture can make you seem older than you are, but an animated expression, a confident smirk, and a bit of playfulness in your tone, that's what makes you exciting. Learn to tell stories with passion. A man who tells great stories with energy, humor, and excitement is captivating. Women love men who can paint pictures with their words, adding unexpected twists, funny details, and a learn to tell stories with passion, sense of adventure to even the simplest topics. The balance, playful but not childish. There's a difference between being fun and being immature. A high-value man knows when to be playful, but he also knows when to be serious. The key is to keep a light-hearted, fun-loving attitude while still carrying the depth and wisdom that come with experience. And here's the real magic: when a younger woman meets a man who has both strength and playfulness, discipline and fun, wisdom and excitement, he becomes Sassa's irresistible. Habit 2. 6. A sense of mystery and depth. There's something undeniably magnetic about a man who doesn't reveal everything about himself right away. A man who carries an air of mystery, who doesn't feel the need to overshare, prove himself, or seek validation. This kind of man intrigues women on a deep level. You see, most men make the mistake of putting everything on the table too soon. They overexplain, they talk too much about their accomplishments, and they try too hard to impress. But the most irresistible older men, they hold back just enough to make a woman curious. They leave her wondering, thinking, wanting to know more. A man with mystery isn't cold or distant. He's calm, reserved, and chooses his words carefully. He's not an open book, but he's not completely closed off either. And that balance between intriguing and unattainable, that's what pulls a woman in. Why women crave mystery in a man. Think about the movies, books, and stories women love the Most compelling male characters aren't the ones who spill their entire life story in the first 5 minutes. They're the ones with layers, men who reveal things slowly over time, making every interaction feel like she's discovering something new. This is why younger women are often so drawn to older men, unlike younger guys who are often desperate to be understood. An older man has nothing to prove. He knows that mystery creates intrigue, and intrigue creates desire. How to cultivate a sense of mystery and depth. Don't reveal everything right away. When a woman asks about your past, your experiences, or your thoughts, don't rush to give her a full answer. Instead, leave room for curiosity. Give just enough to keep her engaged and let her wonder about the rest. Speak with purpose. Men with mystery don't ramble, they choose. Speak with purpose. Their words carefully, confidently, and with intention. They don't waste energy on unnecessary details. Everything they say has weight. Master the art of silence is one of the most powerful tools in attraction. Most men are uncomfortable with it. They rush to fill gaps in conversation, but a truly mysterious man, he's completely at ease in silence. He lets moments breathe, and in doing so he commands attention. Be selective about who you open up to. Not everyone deserves access to your deepest thoughts, emotions, or past experiences. A man with depth doesn't share his struggles, victories, and personal philosophies with just anyone. When you do open up, make it meaningful, something she feels she earned. Have a passion that's unspoken. The most attractive men are those who have a rich inner world. Maybe you write, travel, train in martial arts, study philosophy, or build something meaningful, but you don't boast about it. When a woman starts to discover these layers of depth in you over time, she feels like she's unraveling a mystery, and that keeps her drawn in. Mystery paired with depth, the ultimate mystery and depth combination. Mystery by itself isn't enough. You need depth behind it, because a man who is simply quiet with nothing interesting beneath the surface, that's not mystery, that's just boring. But a man who carries himself with quiet confidence, who reveals himself slowly, who has layers of experience, wisdom, and insight, that's the man who becomes irresistible. He's the man who leaves an impact long after he's gone, because while most men make the mistake of giving too much too soon, the man who makes her work for it, the man who leaves her wanting more, that's the man she can't stop thinking about. Attraction isn't about youth. It's not about trying to compete with younger guys or chasing age. Isn't a weakness trends to fit in. It's about embodying the qualities that make a man timeless. Because the truth is, age isn't a weakness, it's an advantage. You've lived, you've learned, you've grown into a man who carries himself with confidence, wisdom, and presence, and that's something younger men can't fake. Because real attraction doesn't come from looks alone. It comes from how you make people feel in your presence. Younger women aren't drawn to older men just because of their age. They're drawn to the energy they bring to the room, the quiet confidence, the depth, the mystery, the sense of purpose, the ability to be both strong and playful, the self-respect that shows in the way they dress, speak, and carry themselves. It's about being the kind of man who doesn't need to chase because he naturally attracts. Now look back at these 6 habits. Confidence without conclusion, arrogance, the quiet strength of a man who knows his worth, emotional maturity, the ability to stay grounded, lead with calmness, and bring stability to any situation. A well-groomed, timeless look, looking sharp, polished, and effortlessly put together. A strong sense of purpose, having a mission that fuels your life and makes you stand out. A playful, fun spirit, keeping interactions light, exciting, and full of energy. A sense of mystery and depth, keeping her intrigued, engaged, and always wanting to know more. Master these 6 habits and you won't just be attractive, you'll be irresistible. Because women, especially younger women, aren't just looking for a guy their age. They're looking for a man who stands out, a man who feels different from the rest. And when you walk into a room with the presence of a man who owns himself completely, that's when they'll notice. That's when you become the kind of man they can't help but gravitate toward. Because at the end of the day, it's not about trying to be young again, it's about being the absolute best version of yourself right now, and that's what makes you truly unstoppable.